In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to make your testing appointment if you are going to be testing at home using the ProctorU proctoring system. First, I want to make sure that you go to our Canvas course and read carefully through the online testing page. So this is an actual link that will take you to a page, and I have it pulled up right over here. It does give you information for what you need to know to test using ProctorU. If you are planning to test at home, very important that you have an external webcam. It cannot be the camera that is integrated in your laptop or computer. It must be an external webcam that connects to your computer through a USB port, for instance, and that you can place on your work surface facing the computer, facing your hands, facing your keyboard and yourself during testing. If you do not have an external webcam, you will not be able to use ProctorU to test at home. Instead, you will have to test on campus. Now, if you do have an external webcam, I strongly suggest that you practice connecting to it and making sure that it works well in terms of both video and audio, because that will be important in order for you to test. The webcam must either have a microphone integrated, or you must be able to use the microphone on your computer at the same time as using the external webcam. So please practice doing this before your testing appointment so that you don't have technical difficulties as you're trying to concentrate on doing a good job with your math. Really important that you also have a stable internet connection. If you are using Wi-Fi, make sure that no one at home is interrupting that connection, because if your test is interrupted, unfortunately, you will not be able to continue working once the internet connection is restored. We do not recommend using a Chromebook. It just doesn't have the right functionality to be able to load the ProctorU system as well as run MyMathLab concurrently. All right, so once you've read through this information, and there's a lot more here than what I mentioned, you're going to go to your ProctorU account, which you have already created, and if not, you're going to create one. I am going to click over to my student ProctorU account. I use this for demo purposes. You're going to go to where it says Schedule New Session. Choose Lake Sumter State College as your institution. Choose the correct term. And then this is probably the most important part of this process. Make sure that you are scheduling the correct exam. There are many instructors who use ProctorU at our institution, and there are many tests per instructor. So for our course, you will need to search for first of all, my name. So all of my tests will have my name first, Professor Lopez. Make sure you are looking for college algebra, and then make sure you are choosing the correct test. So you see here that this is our first test for the course, and that the ProctorU system is available January 29th, which is Sunday, through Monday, January 30th. So we're going to click here to select this test, and then we're going to go to Find Sessions. So let's say that we're trying to make an appointment for Sunday, January 29th, and that we have an idea that we would like to test somewhere around noon. So you can choose your, probably easier to go this way, yeah. Choose your desired testing time. And once you have your desired testing time, you're going to click Submit to see what sessions are available around your preferred time. So we see here that there are several appointments available. The first at 11:30, and then there's some after 12 as well. Again, there are many more available, but these are the ones that are near your intended testing time. So there's not one right at 12, but I'm going to go ahead and make an appointment for 11:50 a.m. and I'm going to click Select. You'll have to hit Schedule, so selecting alone will not confirm your appointment. Take a look to make sure everything looks good, and when you hit Schedule, you will go to another page that will give you the confirmation. Now, because this is a demo, I don't want to go ahead and schedule a session. The college does pay for this service. It's a very costly service. At this time, we're not asking students to pay for it. So it's really important that once you make your appointment, that you keep your appointment, because we are charged regardless of whether you fulfill your appointment or not. So please make sure that you carefully consider your appointment time, that it works, that you've looked at all conflicts, and that if it does not work and you notice something after the fact, that you cancel your appointment and try to reschedule as quickly as possible. Now, appointments do fill up quickly, so we ask students to make their appointments at least 3 days before each test window opens. This will make sure that you have the best opportunity, not only of getting an appointment, but one that works in your schedule. All right. Once you hit schedule and you get your confirmation, I want to remind you that you will need to go back to Canvas and submit your confirmation for your testing appointment. So you're going to go to assignments in our Canvas course, and here you're going to go down to where it says testing appointment confirmation. Click on the test 1 appointment confirmation and then enter your confirmation details, your date, time, and location of your test. In addition to that, I want to remind you that once you submit your test in my math lab, and your ProctorU proctor is going to enter the password for you, so you're going to have my math lab open on another tab in your computer, and the proctor also will verify your identity with a photo ID. Your proctor is going to make sure that your camera is set up properly on your desk surface. Then after you submit your test, you will have at most 10 minutes to scan and upload your written work, and you will do that here where it says Test 1 Work Paper Submission. If you do not do this right after taking your test, then you will have to possibly not earn credit for the test, depending on whether academic dishonesty is suspected. At best, you won't be eligible for any partial credit based on your written work. So it must be done immediately after submitting your test in my math lab. You may want to practice scanning and uploading documents prior to the first test so that this does not become an anxiety-producing step.